This is the morning weather update. This is for Thursday, the 21st of September, which means tonight is the 21st night of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather pretty quiet for a while, although we do have a few illegal raindrops early this morning. Let's go right to the upper air map and talk about it. Again, we've got a pretty good upper trough that's over the western states, and a little shortwave is passing through here. And even though the air is fairly dry, in fact, it's really dry, we have a few little patches of light rain early this morning. We're live at the insane hour of 5:09, and you can see those patches of light rain north of Birmingham, north of Interstate 20. That should not last long, but that little trough has managed to squeeze out a few raindrops, but most of the state should be dry today. Not as cool this morning because of clouds. We've got mostly 60s across the state. Mobile sitting at 73. Highs stay in the 80s this afternoon. On the watch warning map, things are awfully quiet across the country. And look at there. I do see with my eyes winter weather advisories. I do believe for the first time since May for parts of Montana and Idaho. That's a sign of the times. Got a chance of severe storms west of Alabama today. A couple of risk areas. One centered on the Red River, the Texas-Oklahoma border. Another one over the western high plains. Tomorrow, got a risk of severe storms through parts of Nebraska and some of the adjacent states. And on day 3, which is Saturday, we got a risk of severe storms all the way from Abilene, Texas, up to near Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. So this is the rain for the next 7 days, and again, just not a lot here. Again, we've got the little sprinkles this morning. That won't last long. We will mention a chance of scattered showers for the first half of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, mainly for the northern counties, but again, amount should be under 1/2 inch for most locations as this very quiet pattern continues. So in the tropics, Hurricane Nigel, that thing is racing northeast now. That'll be long gone soon, off the board. We have a disturbance off the Atlantic coast of Florida and a disturbance in the eastern Atlantic. So let's go to the 7-day outlook. The eastern Atlantic feature with a 70% chance of becoming a depression or storm. The system off the South Atlantic coast with a 40% chance of becoming really a subtropical type storm. And again, Nigel, it's just racing out of here. It becomes post-tropical tonight and then moves up into the North Atlantic. This is the probabilistic outlook coming off the European global model. And again, you can see that feature off the Atlantic coast moving up toward the Outer Banks into Chesapeake Bay, and that's mainly going to be a rainmaker. And again, whether that's a tropical low or a frontal low, you can debate that, but no impact where we are here. The Eastern Atlantic feature, you get the idea that many of the ensemble members want to turn that thing north and do a recurve before affecting the United States. And I think that's probably the best solution at this point. So still, we see no tropical trouble, hurricanes or tropical storms for the Gulf of Mexico, at least for the next 7 days. Model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4. The short wave that's squeezing out the sprinkles this morning over North Alabama is shifting to the east. Got that big trough in the west. And again, for us, most locations dry. A mix of sun and clouds, highs in the 80s. The light rain this morning should not last long. This is the high-resolution rapid refresh, the HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock, showing nothing. So tomorrow, let me get my face off of there. We've got that surface low developing off the coast of the Carolinas. Alabama dry, highs in the 80s. And then on Saturday, that surface low, whether it's a subtropical low or just a frontal low, whatever, it moves up into the Tidewater area around Virginia Beach. So a lot of rain for Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Richmond, places like that, ultimately Philadelphia. But for Alabama Saturday, it looks very nice. Mostly sunny with highs in the 80s. So again, we see no rain for the high school football games Friday night or the college games in the state on Saturday. Sunday, a surface front will be approaching. And again, we'll mention the chance of a few scattered showers, mainly on the western side of the state. Sunday afternoon, nothing too widespread. And that front's going to kind of drift in here and keep the chance of showers in for the first half of next week. That's Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And again, moisture limited, dynamic support weak. Nothing heavy, nothing widespread, but a chance of showers, mainly for the northern half of the state. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. And this is a week from today, Thursday, the 28th of September. Trough developing on the East Coast. We have a northwest flow aloft, and we're back into a drier air mass. So at this point, Thursday and Friday looking dry. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday. Let's see here. This is going to, wrap up the month of September, the 30th of September. Got a shortwave ridge here, and that would be rain-free. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble. The mean about 1 inch between now and the 6th of October. And temperatures just not changing much. Highs 80 to 85, lows 60 to 65. And this is for Birmingham for the next 10 days, right on through next week. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance in the house. This is for September 28th through October 4th. Temperatures below average out west, a little above average here if this verifies. Ooh, boy, nice sunset last night on the Gulf Coast. How about that? That was taken down at Destin. And, we had Idalia that came up to the Big Bend of Florida earlier in the hurricane season. But for the Panhandle, the Alabama Gulf Coast, Mississippi, Louisiana, it's been just a very quiet hurricane season. And I don't think anybody's griping about that. The sunset was just gorgeous down there last night. And notice, there's like nobody there. This is a great time to be there. As obviously, school is back and the crowds have thinned out. And up this way, sunset was pretty good, too. By the way, that was Destin last night. And again, those high clouds giving the sky some pretty good texture. So today, headed over to, or up to Hackleburg. It's a senior adult group. This is not a school group. I was at the school in Hackleburg a few weeks ago. This is for the senior adults there. Of course, Hackleburg will always be etched in our mind as the town that survived an EF5. And they rebuilt, and they made it. They're pretty resilient. So looking forward to that. Tomorrow, Munford Elementary School, home of the Lions. Then tomorrow evening for the Friday night rivals stuff will be at Pelham High School. It's Helena at Pelham. I'll be there live on ABC 3340 at 4, 5, and 6. Then on Blitz Game Day on Channel 68 at 6:30. The game is on Channel 68 at 7. And no book signing this Saturday. We'll be back with those on September 30th. So that's it this morning. Notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. And, of course, we do invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.